Hi, I'm Jody from Roebuck Farm in New Zealand. Today we're looking at seed rollers for the Jang. We've been experimenting for quite some time with different rollers and have produced some different rollers that kind of fill some gaps for us. Now, everybody uses the rollers different. That's my disclaimer before we get started here. And there's a lot of information about how people use rollers, and it's a really good starting point. Here's some of our collection of the most popular rollers that we use. And if you subscribe to our newsletter, we will have a printout of all of the rollers we use for our current crops. As a kind of general principle, in winter, we increase our seeding density. Now, we're not a cold northern climate like Quebec. It's wet and windy and overcast. So crops still grow. Our big challenge is seeing sun. And with this kind of biology going to sleep, we like to increase the density of our seeding rates, especially with our drilled baby salad, coriander, crops like this, the crops that we can grow year round. And so years ago, we produced F30 and F36. Now, F is our main salad roller, and that would be the second and third roller in from the left. So just by adding more holes, it was a game changer for us. So let's look here. X is a really common roller for us. We have X 12, 24, 30, 36. We use this for the whole onion family, also for dill, and also for Tokyo turnips. So it's quite a diverse, there's a lot of flexibility with this roller with how many different types of crops you can sow. So you can get X in 30 and 36 now. There's F at 36. That's the salad roller. We also have 30. The rest of the year, the main growing season, we're F24 for all of our salad. Here's a new roller we've released. Active Vista in Tasmania have this one. It's H24. It's got a round hole. We like the round holes. There are lots of different hole shapes. We prefer the round hole. We seem to get more consistent, even germination in our rows. So this is a really small round hole. Could be good for turnips or really tiny seed like miner's lettuce. And this is another new roller has just been released too. It's called E24. Now with the baby salad that we're drilling, we find each variety has a different size seed and different growing requirements. So the green Mizunas we are using on E24. It's a new roller, and we might look at E30 for winter in the future. So you can now get this from Active Vista. I highly recommend, if you've only got a few rollers, just experimenting with a couple more, and it just gives you a lot more variation on the crops that you can plant with. They're not expensive, especially if you've already brought the Jang. That's the real big spend up front. So E24, we're getting really nice results with our green Mizunas. It is a slightly smaller hole, so the hole size is in between X and F. And those are our most two popular rollers. So we're just like, what does it look like if we can get a roller that's just in between? So E24, now available Active Vista. And remember, if you subscribe to our newsletter, you will have our current seeding list of crops and rollers. LJ24 is a really common one. People use it for spinach. We use it for coriander. And in winter, again, repeating, when your biology is asleep, we want to increase our germination. So we created LJ30 just to get a better strike on a coriander that we drill year round. So yeah, the rollers, you don't have to have too many. Somewhere like between 6 and 10 should allow you to grow and drill a really broad range of crops. So for more information, look at and content that we've produced, we have a podcast called The Profitable Mini Farm, produced by Diego Fura, Farm Small, Farm Smart. And on our website, roebuckfarm.com. You'll find a lot of information there. Hopefully that can help you out. Hope you're having a good season wherever you are.